Hey there, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising. Say that 3 times fast during Mercury retrograde. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Today we're going to talk about that Mercury that's retrograde. It's actually going retrograde about 10 hours from when I'm filming this at 1:10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time here in the United States. Check your time zone to know what time that actually is. Okay, so this Mercury retrograde, we're going to cover that, and then we're going to take a look at the energy for the week, September 27th through October. Can't believe it's already October 3rd. So you have a dichotomy of energy going on here. First off, it is definitely about growth, okay? Because we have emerald and we have jade. We have emerald and we have jade. The emerald says, the jade says to take action, and the emerald says to calm your mind, body, and soul. But when I look at these trees, I feel like if you stay grounded, you can take grounded action, which will help you to stay calm in your mind, body, and soul. And you have silver. Be persistent. So there's going to be a need to take things and start moving them forward. But I feel like slowly, not running ahead, not going super fast. So what we have with Mercury retrograde is Mercury is starting at, hold on, I'm going to pause this. Sorry about that. I live in a farming community, and all I could hear was the gunshots going off outside, and I don't want to hear that. All right, so Mercury starts at 25 degrees of Libra. It's going to back up to 10 degrees of Libra. It was at 10 degrees of Libra on September 6th when we planted our seed of intention with that new moon in Virgo. This is very important because that new moon in Virgo is going to take you being persistent. It's going to be requiring you to take some action, and it is going to require you to nurture and allow things to unfold in divine timing. It is not going to happen quickly. It is definitely going to happen at a rather slow pace. And so right now with Mercury going backwards, you have a chance to review what you've already started with this project, revise, to edit, to rewrite all the RE words, right? But you're also being asked apparently to be relaxed about it. And Mars is at 10 degrees also of Libra. So it's a very key point, this 10 degrees of Libra. And Ceres is like over there at 10 degrees playing a part in this too. So there's this need to allow things to harvest slowly, and yet here we go. Mars wants to be pushing things forward, getting things done. And so with Mercury retrograde, it's more important than ever that you look everything over. Double, triple check anything, especially that has to do with communication or words or anything. You really need to give yourself a space. I feel like you need to carve out space for yourself to think. So this is interesting because you have the mystic meadow. To me, the mystic meadow, it's a sanctuary, but to me that is about spending time in meditation. Hold on. I would like to report that no animals have been harmed during the filming of this. There is a bug I caught and released. Okay, so mystic meadow. Spending time in meditation, because this picture has a bear, which feels like you are divinely protected. It has a fox, which is about finding the answers that you need. And then looks like we have the rabbit that's dressed up, I don't know, like an Alice in Wonderland character. And so it's almost like everything is not real. So discerning what is real, the fox, from what is not real, and being divinely guided through this process. And so I feel like there's a lot of energy around this Mercury retrograde for the next few weeks where you're going to be wondering, well, what's real and what's not? And that makes a lot of sense because we do have Neptune trining Venus in Scorpio. Neptune's in Pisces, and the moon is going to be on Tuesday, is going to be in Cancer. And so this is a Grand Water Trine, and so there's visions coming in, and I think it's going to take your discernment and you creating some space for yourself to be sure that what you are getting is the real deal, and really where it is that you want to go with something. So take time for yourself this week. Try to carve out some space. And honestly, I think the best time would do that would be this weekend coming up. The energy is going to be low anyways on Saturday. So you might as well use it for something that really works for you. On Tuesday, like I said, the moon's going to move at 9:34 a.m. into Cancer. And there's a lot of energy around the way things are coming against it. It's like, how are you going to handle relationships and boundaries? What is a safe, healthy boundary? And relationship is how two things interact with each other. So it could be your relationship with your job. Do you have, when you get home from work, do you stop answering the phone from work? I mean, you need time for family then. When you're at work, are your kids calling all the time, hey, 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 and you're like, God, I'm at work. It's like all kinds of things require healthy boundaries. So relationship, healthy boundaries. Yes, it could be intimate, personal, but it feels like you need space away from people to think, to spend time in meditation. And so I think the healthy boundaries that you're going to be trying to create this week are so that you can listen to your own heart space, because you have a decision that you're trying to make that is definitely going to be heart-led. And so you need space to hear yourself feel. Just a really funny way of putting that, right? Okay. So pay attention to that. Okay, look, you got smoke and mirrors coming up. I am telling you, for you, there is a need to cut through what is real and what isn't. This is a week to really discern where are the illusions and where is reality. And not everything is what you think it is. So focus on... Don't get too caught up in the drama of the moment, and allow yourself to have healthy space around you and let things settle out. It feels like a week where there's a lot of smoke and mirrors, and then when that moon moves at 8:53 p.m. on Thursday into Leo, even though it's your fellow fire sign, again, people are going to be it is so negatively aspect, it's going to be a difficult day. And you're going to have like ideas, and people are going to be like, I don't want to hear that. And you need more information. You need time to mature it. You need time to grow and to research it and get the information you need before you go presenting that out into the world. Also, people are going to be presenting ideas, I think, to you that might be just plain old BS. When we have smoke and mirrors and I got the fox and this crazy little rabbit here, I'm thinking something's going on here that you really need to be paying attention to. So really whipping out that discernment this week is going to be very beneficial for you. And again, if you can take time to really sit down and meditate, or get out and walk in nature by yourself, or do some journaling, or even if you're cleaning your house over the weekend, but you're just reorganizing in a way that's meditative, like you're just working on it and you're by yourself and you're just clearing space. Doing it physically helps you to do it mentally. It helps you to do it energetically all around. I feel like that'll really be helpful in clearing some of the brain fog out. On Sunday at 4:38 p.m., the moon's going to move into Virgo, and Mercury's going to trine Jupiter, and I think that allows some of this mental clarity fog to lift a little. And I think you're going to have a better idea of what's going on. So this week, postpone commitments to any situation or ideas and allow things time to progress to figure out if it is anything that will work for you or not. You have the deer, which is power, and the red-crowned crane, which is longevity. I feel like your power comes from slow growing development of something, not rushing it. Allowing yourself to know what it is you need to know, it helps to create. It's like a spark, and you have to slowly feed the flame in order to get it to grow big enough to sustain, to create something that lasts a long time. So watch out for the quicksilver ideas, the mercurial things that come running through. Is that persistent enough for you? You need to spend the time on it. This is a really interesting week for you. It is about definitely using your discernment. That's all I'm getting out of this, is the action that you take needs to be discerning. And I think the action that you take is you say, I'm really sorry, I need a little bit more time. I need to gather a little more information on that. Or could you give me some more information on that? And when you want to do a little research, if someone's presenting you with an idea, then ask them to do the research. Do your own too, though, right? Because there's something weird about this. All right, you guys, this week on, I lose track of what day it is. I think on Wednesday, your October monthly reading will be out. I haven't recorded it yet, so I'm interested to see what that'll be. And then we have, maybe it's Thursday. I have no idea. And, and then the weeklies are out every week, and over on Facebook, there's a daily card pull that I do at Moonlit Waters over there. And your mid-month will be out in 2 weeks. So lots of opportunity to get a little more clarity on this. But right now, it's smoke and mirrors. There is something winky going on here. So pay attention. All right? You guys take care. I'll talk to you soon.